I'd like to introduce you Valerie Larrabee. She is the center's director. She's got a few things to say here. We'll get Cleve on stage in just a moment. Give it up for Valerie, guys.
Hello, Utah! Thank you so much for enduring this rain today and showing your pride. The parade was incredible. It was incredible to see you there with your umbrellas when the skies unleashed on us, and you stayed, and then you came, and you are about to help us make history in Salt Lake City, Utah. Without any further ado, I want to welcome Cleve Jones.
It's good to be back. And I gotta say, you look beautiful, and I'm so proud of you for showing up in the rain. And I'm so grateful to be invited back to your beautiful city. Proud to stand with you here today. And I come here with a message from California. I got a message for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I've got 2 words from California. A message from the gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender people of California and our many heterosexual allies in our struggle for equality. I've got 2 words for the prophet and for the quorum of the 12 apostles. I have 2 words for Thomas S. Munson. Those 2 words are, thank you. Thank you for uniting us. Thank you for galvanizing us. Thank you for teaching our young people that they must be prepared to fight for their freedom. Thank you for inspiring hundreds of thousands of us across the country to take to the streets in a new and powerful movement for justice and equality. Thank you to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. With the tens of millions of dollars that you sent to California to finance Proposition 8, you succeeded finally in uniting us in all 50 states to fight as we have never fought before. You may have won last November, but your victory will be short-lived and will be recorded in history as the turning point. The moment when Americans of goodwill, of every faith and race and background, turn their backs on hatred and division and fear and embraced a new vision for our nation. I also have a message for the Mormon people, the ordinary people, whose hard-earned tithes were used by their leaders to pay for the Proposition 8 campaign. To the farmers and ranchers who rise every day before dawn and work till long after the sun has set. To the workers in the factories, in the warehouses and processing plants. To the housekeepers in the hotels, the office workers, the teachers, nurses, bus drivers, bank tellers, and doctors. To the men and women in uniform serving our country in Afghanistan and Iraq, and to their parents praying at home every day for their safe return. To those of you who have lived here for 5 generations, whose ancestors trekked 1,000 miles across the plains in search of religious freedom, and to those who came more recently from Samoa, from Tonga, from the Philippines, from Central America and Africa, our message to you is heartfelt and simple. We mean you no harm. We pose no threat to you, your families, your faith, or your way of life. We seek no vengeance for the actions of your leaders against us. We seek only to live among you as we have always lived among you, equal in the eyes of God, and soon equal under the laws of this great country that we share. And I have a message for my beautiful brothers and sisters, the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people of this state. It has been 40 years since the Stonewall Rebellion launched the modern movement for our equality. We have been marching and struggling for 40 years. We will not wait 40 more. This is the beginning of a new chapter in our history. We will accept no further compromises or delays. There is no fraction of equality, and we are tired of waiting. We have loved this country, even as we have been subjected to discrimination, harassment, and violence at the hands of our countrymen. We have loved God, even as we have been expelled, excommunicated, and abandoned by our churches, temples, mosques, and synagogues. And we have loved democracy, even as we witnessed the ballot box used to strip us of our rights. We stand here today in the shadows of the Wasatch, by the Great Salt Lake, on the land of the Shoshone, the Bannock, and the Ute, the land of Brigham Young and the Mormon pioneers, this land of great beauty and complex history, to declare our equality. We stand here today as equals, equal in our ability to form and sustain loving relationships, equal in our ability to work, equal in our ability to parent, adopt, and foster parent, equal in our ability to defend our country, equal in our ability to create healthy neighborhoods and strong communities, equal in our eagerness to rebuild our country and save our planet, and equal most certainly in the eyes of God. We seek nothing more and nothing less than equal protection under the law in all matters governed by civil law in all 50 states. How many of you have seen the film Milk? Harvey Milk was a friend of mine. Before he was assassinated, Harvey Milk called on gay people to take our struggle to our nation's capital, to march on Washington, D.C. He did not live to see it, but 11 months after his death, on October 11th, 1979, the first National March on Washington for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender rights drew tens of thousands of our people and our allies to march on the Capitol. It is time to march again. Time to end the state by state, county by county, city by city struggle for equality and rip apart the patchwork of inequality that it has created. We are one nation, indivisible, with one constitution, one Bill of Rights, and only one class of citizenship. It is time to march again on the 30th anniversary of our first march, to seize this moment in history, to believe, as President Obama has taught us, that real change is possible in this country that we love. Now is the time. From Utah and California, from Maine to Hawaii, from Alaska to Florida, from the Great Plains and the Rocky Mountains, from the Everglades and Appalachia and New England, from the northern forests and the southern deserts, it is time to march again. We have a message for the people, the President, the Congress, and the Supreme Court of the United States of America. We are equal. We are equal.